Good morning. Oh my goodness, good morning. I'm all over the show this morning, all over the shop. Gosh, right, where am I up to? Let's get this music on. Oh, I've got to turn the music off. I'd like to keep it on really, but we're not allowed to, are we? So, bye-bye Texas. There you go. Bye-bye Texas. Let's play it one little bit. Oh yeah, no, bye-bye Texas. Apologies, I'm a bit late this morning. What's my excuse? Dog ate my homework. I don't know. Let me just get on to this so we get this going as well. Organised. Right. Good morning. Right, this is Coffee with Hoffy, and we're going to touch on some oracle cards, give you a bit of a cosmic update. I cannot tell you how busy November is going to be, so you better buckle up because you're in for a bit of a ride. Oh, let's light some candles and get some spirit going. Oh, it's always good, isn't it? It's always good. As soon as you light the candle. Look at this. This is amethyst. Oh, beautiful. My friends, what's really weird is I've had this for about 100 years, and one of my friends has got the same shape in a massive piece like this that she's going to give me. So yeah, isn't that weird? So it's like going to be morphing from a baby one into this massive one. I'm really looking forward to receiving that. And I haven't done any saging yet, but let's do that while I give you a little bit of an update on. Oh, where are we? Oh, here we go. Look, there's lots, but I'll try and condense it. And as I always say, I get all my astrology bits and pieces from Roland Legrand. He's very French, and he can be a bit morbid sometimes, but I try and take the best bits of what he says. But yeah, this was all to do with the full moon last night, and then dates to look out for, things to look out for, things that are going to affect you. Yeah, so I'll just try and read it through. I don't know if I've given it enough clarity or not, but let's take a deep breath. Hang on, let's have some of this coffee. I've got Mrs. Powder, kind of view, it's back to front, isn't it? Mrs. Powder Puff on there today. And that was on the back of a party where I'd got the powder puff out, and it was one of those glitter powder puffs. Yeah. About 2 years later, I was still picking up glitter. Anyway, I hope you're well. If that's my very dear friend that's on there, hello, darling. How are you? I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope you've really, I just hope you've had a fantastic week, basically, and that things are like your mind is really on it, without saying too much. But yeah, I can't wait because I know that there'll be news to come. Lots of it. So yeah, it's lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my gosh. Buy sage, put it in your garden. Oh, it's good. It's really good. So let's get the smoke going there. Bit out of shot there. That's good. Okay. I feel like it's a bedtime story or something. Okay, so as you can see, I had to write it all down because there's too much. So last night we had the full moon in Scorpio and Taurus. Okay, and if you were sort of like following me from last week, everything I've been saying pretty much all week is that, by the time you get to the full moon, things need to have ended. You need to have completed certain administrational tasks, and otherwise, it's just going to drag on and cause you a bit of bother and be magnified because of the full moon. Don't make any rash decisions until the 4th of November. So you've got this little transition time now to just do any clearing up that you need to do. If you wanted to end a particular cycle. Last night was the time to do it. You know, your new start cycle starts this morning, today, and it certainly does for me. So, you know, I've set myself a few challenges, not because I haven't got any more, you know. I've set myself a few challenges for this month to see how I fare. And I've decided that last night was the end of one cycle, beginning of another. Now, 4th and 5th of November, the moon will move into the north node. This might not mean anything to you whatsoever, with Gemini and Mercury. And it's all going to be about communication, how we express ourselves, our intellect, how we make friends. Yeah. And also in that, like I said, because there's a lot going on in November, within that, Lilith, the black moon, also moves into Taurus, and it will be what is difficult for us to understand, what is not seen, what are we trying to hide, the unknown, is to change and why, and do we need to change? It's like questioning. It's like what, why, when, you know, what we may need to abandon, all these things. It's kind of getting all those complicated things in your life, sort of, instead of like juggling them, or it's like getting them all in a ball and going, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. So on the 4th and 5th, between now and the 4th and 5th, you need to think about these questions for yourself, you know. So yeah, and I'll happily put them in the bio bit down below later on today. So we've got Sagittarius, which apparently is your 9th house, and it's trying to detach ourselves from things that aren't serving us very well. And things may get complicated. Things may sound complicated and not easy to deal with. I mean, we can all battle through, but sometimes if you just get a bit of the heads up, it helps, I think. And there'll be a certain amount of uncertainty building up in ourselves that we need to kind of sort of, which will be preoccupied, but we need to kind of quash it, you know. So that's that. So take things as they are. So to get through this, so between now and, well, for the rest of the month, basically, take things as they are, be simple as possible. So whatever you've got in front of you, simplify it, everything. Be that your kitchen cupboards, be that how you got your stuff in your car, simplify it, strip it back to what it is, make it easier for you to manage. So on the, yeah, and well organized will be our gain. So if we're well organized in something, so try and get ahead of things opposed to waiting for them to happen. There's lots of, I told you there was lots to tell you. 10th of November is going to bring about harmony, balance, and well-being. And this also brings the potential to have a better life. How nice is that? And that is your work and your health. And it, you know, it's to do with Vesta, another planet in Virgo, but yeah, to make your life better. So on the 10th of November, so all this organizing that we're doing between now and the 4th will ease that week. And then by the end of that week, we will be able to potentially improve our lives. Lovely. Create more balance and harmony. Let me see what else have we got here. I'm just going to, right, so then we go to the 13th of November, and this gets very complicated again because the moon will reach Mercury. We've got Libra and Aries, and we've got Mars in opposition. There's all these sorts of things. But this is 2 days before the new moon, okay? And if you don't do new moon manifestations, why not? Why not? They are such good fun. It's when you kind of like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want in my life. You know, you can set all your best intentions. So yeah, try and start focusing on the new moon, not the full moon. And useful to understand and say what we need to say. Yes. So say, but as it is, you know, I've said about this communication, because the Mercury will be in retrograde, which affects your mind and your mouth. So the two, you know, the two don't connect properly. So what you're thinking doesn't always get translated, doesn't come out in the right way. Yeah, so that's the 13th. So you need to, if you're going to say something, you need to really understand what it is that you're trying to get across. So that's on the 13th. Then on the 13th of November, there is this triple conjunction that's going on with Capricorn, Pluto, and it is the end of something. And unfortunately, good old Roland tells us that we're gonna, something sudden and something drastic will happen. I don't think he necessarily means us individually. I think he means more globally. And you need to, what was the other dates I had? 4th, 5th, I'm sure I had. No, that was it. Yes. So then we're leading up to, so 13th, and then the 15th is the new moon, which occurs in Scorpio again. Now, Scorpio is all about your bank. It's all about the bank. It's all about your money. It is, where did I write that down? Did I write it down even? Yeah, money. I've just put Scorpio and Taurus equals money. Sorry, it's just a bit quiet then. Yeah. So yeah, cleaning up your things, like knowing where you are with your bank balance. But that's pretty normal for this time of year, to be honest, because most people are thinking about Christmas then, aren't they? They're thinking, how much am I going to be putting to Christmas this year? Well, I tell you what I'm going to be putting to Christmas this year. I'll be making everything. Don't think I'm going to go to the shops and buy things, because everybody I know has got everything that they need in life. They don't need anything. Maybe some nice clothes again, but I don't think we need anything else. Now let's get on with this. Oh, I've got that there. Told you, bit all over the place today. Let's start. Really tempted then to just go into a traditional tarot reading, but that's not what we do here, is it? Hang on, where are we? Oh, there. Animal spirit card. That's how we're going to start. And yeah. So anyway, so you've listened to me ramble on about the few planetary things. Like I say, quite a lot going on. Might spend a couple of hours, I'll say a couple of hours, even an hour a day, even 15 minutes a day, getting things organized. And in fact, I did that because I find that in the morning when I get up and go to work, I'm such a ditherer. I can be like trotting back into the same room 10 times because I need to go back for this, need to go back for that, pick this up. I'm not very organized at all. And so anyway, so I timed myself. I said, right, okay, you're going to go into this room in the house and you're going to like tidy up this or redo this or sort this out. And you're only going to be in there 15 minutes. So I had to set my alarm so that it just went off to tell me. And I'd actually completed it in less than 15 minutes. So I thought, right, I'm going to use that as my little tool. Anything I do, I'm only going to spend 15 minutes on it. I thought, right, so tomorrow, the day before I go to work, I'm going to get all my stuff ready and I'm only going to do it in 15 minutes. So, yeah. Design a little 15-minute clock, shouldn't I? the to-do clock. Here you go. Hit that clock. Off you go. You've got 15 minutes. Well, I'm always really surprised because when you focus on time, it goes. it goes really fast, doesn't it? And then when you don't focus on it, it goes like really slow. So I already knew that the alarm was going to tell me when it was time to leave the room. And actually, I think I'd completed it in 13 minutes. That was just like a quick tidy up, wiping down shelves, things like that. So yeah, so give it a go, even just as a bit of an experiment. And if you've got other people in the house, many hands make light work. They can all have 15 minutes. They can all have 15 minutes. Right. I think we're nearly there. I'll sort of warms up. Oh, animal spirit guides, what are you going to bring to us this week? What animal are we going to feel protected by or guided by? Oh, gosh, the sage does smell good. Put it on there. Always stick to. Ooh, look, what was I just talking about? Like being busy. Busy bee, busy bee. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that card come out before. So let's see what the busy bee has got for thee. It is. Oh, let's see. Air energy. Gosh, well, we've had a lot of air energy, haven't we, in the last sort of 6 months, I'd say. Right, here we go. Oh, earnest, hardworking, democratic. The bee personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of the subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, which they are because they create those hives, they usually add creative detail to the overall vision. For most part, they are bursting, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then they sting. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? But it's nice. It's kind of like when in balance, content, active, and vibrant. And when out of balance, overworked and annoyed. And to bring into balance, it says, oh my gosh, a mini vacation. That's so funny. Yeah, we'll take a little mini vacation in another room, shall we? Yeah, mini vacation. The bee. Let's see what else this bumblebee is going to bring us. So it's saying, I did say it was going to be a hectic month, didn't I? And next week, oh, this is burning so well. Yeah, love it. So who have we got to join the bee? I think I'm getting like seeing old adventure. I can't remember things. Who? What card did we? This card is it? There's so many different permutations of these cards. Let's just have a look and see what's next. Okay. I think it was the psychic tarot. Oh, what a fabulous combination that is there. Look. The and the purple. Lovely. Oh, so now I've got that bee person. I feel like I should be cracking on with something, getting on with something. I actually had plans to go out and tidy up the garden, ready for pretty much miserable winter. That was my plan. I do need my nails doing as well, so I might hit the nail bar instead. Maybe I should just make that my reward at the end of today. Here we go. The Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Yeah, I feel busy. I feel like up from it. I was I was up at the crack of dawn, but I had a good old friend over last night for dinner, and they like to get up early. I would have probably lolled about for a bit. Ooh, disruption. See, look, it really is giving us that vibe of 16. Yes, well, the new moon is on the 15th, so there's a good chance that 16 means that on the 16th things will calm down a bit. A lot of disruption. Yeah, buckle up. We're in for a little bit of a bumpy ride, I think, but not. I don't think anyone's going to get hurt or anything like that. I just think, um, think, I just think it's a busy time, and maybe we're causing the disruption. Maybe we need to shake things up. Maybe it's just not about being beholden to something. Maybe we are the beholder. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah. Something's happened to my cards. That's the way to do that is to be busy in ourselves, be organized, which is exactly what Roland Legrand said. Get organized, and this will serve us well. So do that. It's on my list. You know what? I know I've just put. I know it was on the top, but I think that's the one it wants me to take. Look, I mean, you couldn't get to. They're kind of like in the colouring. They're similar. They're earthy. So it's saying 5 of Earth, which is disruption. Now, this card is sitting right in front of me. These two cards are exactly that card's been sitting there. These two cards are exactly the same. 5 of Earth. Right. Well, 5 means changes. And I mean, I've got that. That's the tarot card for it. But 5 means changes and disruption. Look at this. Look at the disruption of that. That's five of Earth. It's showing. I know it's weird. It's showing corn on a cob type of thing, and in a kind. I think it's a teacup. It looks. Was it a teacup in in a basket? So that's kind of like the harvest. That's this time of year anyway, isn't it? It's showing a fort of some sort, and it's showing crows. Crows are of magical energy. So that's 2 flying things we've got going on here. But yeah, so the five means a definite change, a restructure even. Funny enough, this person that I was spent this girl Chrissy like hung out with last night, she was helping me. I've got these kits, and she was helping me to sort of like structure them better because I'm just such a giver. I just want everybody to have everything in the box, and she helped me out there to sort these out. Anyway, so already I can feel that structure needs to be a part of my life over the next couple of weeks, and I think that's what this is. It might feel like a disruption, but actually it's going to create some order. Okay, so that's, as we know, that's normally about our personal development. Really like the cards. I mean, they look lovely. Let's get this out of the way. Let's move them so you can see them better, actually. Yeah, just like that. I should get like something that allows them to sit up. But yeah, I feel that that's it. I mean, it says insecurity, but sometimes changes do make you feel a bit insecure and fearful, but it's only because it might feel like a risk or outside of your comfort zone. And then that goes, doesn't it? Once you get into your stride of things, it tends to dissipate, and you don't even notice. You forget that you had the insecurity at all. So, right, let's see what we've got for the action. So this is us. This is our development. So now I've changed this, didn't I? I've ditched old Mies Vandera. Mies Vandera, was it? We have these. We have these, which is the gypsy one. So what did I replace that with then? Did I go for use these oracle cards instead, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. Loving this green and yellow. Really nice. Bringing like growth feeling within me. Like all of a sudden I've learned a lesson in something. So yeah, so let's just do these are oracle cards. No, angel cards, I don't want those yet. No. Okay, we'll just go with this. We'll go with this. I feel like this is always fine. These cards are always a bit odd, but we'll go with it and see what happens. Okay, thank you very much. Nice. Rest and rejuvenation. Rest and rejuvenation. That's very nice. 19. Yeah, I do feel like we've got 16. This will be the end of that. This cycle of like organized, busy, 19, we need to rest up because our little busy bee would have been pretty busy. That's a lot of days to be busy for, isn't it? Let's see what develops. Rest and rejuvenation. I mean, that's maybe a bit of meditation, you know. I mean, I would really love to be able to meditate first thing in the morning, but I think all that happened to me is I'd probably go back to sleep. Probably get up, sit down somewhere, and then end up nodding off again. They say that as you wake up is the best time to start your meditations and affirmations before the rest of the world starts flooding into your mind. Yeah, good. I'm feeling like I say, revitalized in some way today. Let's see what support we're going to get here. Right, sorry, just reading. I can never read the names, that's why. So, Anand Damayima. Anand Damayima is a very beautiful Indian lady there. And the joy permeated mother. I don't know, permeated. Joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. You are. I know the self that never changes. Oh yeah, well that's your inner spirit, isn't it? We know that never changes because that's who you really are. All the rest of it is just dressed on top. Never changes. Okay, so never changes. Let's see what else this has got because this is a little bit confusing. I am my own guru. Do you know what? Sometimes we think we're ruled by our head, our heart, And when it gets very confusing and you don't know which way to turn, I really feel that that's when you're supposed to step back and listen to your inner guide, your inner spirit. Yeah, that's what I think. So as if we're all our own gurus, then we're all capable of supporting ourselves in a much stronger way than anybody else can. But I feel like that this is bringing, with the rest of rejuvenation, it is sort of saying tap into you, tap into your inner, your higher self even, you know. Try some meditation, because that's the best way to reach that place. Okay, thank you. What have we got here? Oh, wow. Yes. Now, look, I listened to good old Abraham Hicks. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you this very quickly. Abraham Hicks talks about law of attraction and how when you want things in life, you should just pop them into your vortex and then not think about them, get on with your life, and they will come to you soon enough. Through this rest and rejuvenation and respecting that you are a strong inner source, they refer to it as source, that is able to create. What it's suggesting here is when you give this self part of yourself the respect that it deserves, it's suggesting that you are going to be filling up that bank of yours in some way. Now, what did we say about Scorpio coming in? Scorpio and Taurus on the 4th and 5th of November, and it's going to be with us a while. So this is all, and we said earlier, it's all about your finances, managing your bank. So this is saying, I feel like that's saying there's a reward, or checking what you've got in the coffers, aligning yourself up to receive more, and whatever you do get, keep it safe. Keep it safe. Yeah. So whilst we've got up here this feeling of insecurity, ultimately we're going to feel really re-secured through taking that time out to be a bit grown up, I'd say. Yeah. So whilst we might have that feeling of insecurity, we've got that feeling of security back down here. Yeah, nice. I like that. I like it. I like it. I feel like I've got my intentions set for the week now. I'm aware of what's coming up and aware of what I've got to do. I've just had the week off, and I've loved every bloody minute of it. Although I've been busy every day, not out and about, but busy doing all my craft stuff. And yeah, and I need to, so I feel that this month for me is I'm going to have to put everything in balance, because otherwise I'm going to be bringing myself into some sort of anxious state with everything that's going on. But I feel like I'm ahead of it because I know about it. I think that's it. I mean, we've done a good half hour, 33333, and I hope you have had or having a nice weekend. I hope you have a fabulous week. I hope that it's really industrious for you. And yeah, that's it. Hoffy with coffee. Coffee with Hoffy even. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else I can give on there. It feels good. It feels like a good energy anyway. And yeah, so have a good week. Love you hard. Love me hard back. And take care. Okay, bye now.